All right, I'm going to go through a yoga sequence for opening your hips very deeply. Make sure you've got a bolster, and let's go ahead and start. First thing you're going to want to do is bring your legs out into two 90-degree angles like a pinwheel or half a pinwheel. So 90-90 on one side. Go ahead and lean down and over. Pause and hold here. You should be opening and feeling the most pressure on the leg that you're leaning over. Come on up. We'll rotate sides, open out that other leg, and then lean in a mirror version. Other way. You're going to want to repeat that. I'm going to move through this a little bit faster. Leaning through. And other side. On your own, take as much time as you want. I'm going through a sequence preparation so you can quickly learn it, modify it as you need. That was 3 times on each side. Then we're going to go ahead and swing those legs around and make our way up into a squat. Big, nice, wide frog squat. Get those hands together. Get those elbows inside the legs and press open. If you have difficulty down here, you can get a bolster and sit on it. The important part is that you're pressing the legs open and you're feeling at the hip. Chest needs to come up. Hold this for a moment. Breathe deep into the lower belly. And now releasing the palms, just kind of rock the hips a little bit in this position. You still got pressure here with the elbows. And then we're going to drop one hand down to the side and then the other one near. Drop the opposite knee down and you're going to lean down and in. Pressing with the outer arm and pressing the hip into the ground. This hip is pressing into the ground and opening all throughout. And then we're pressing with the other arm into the other hip leaning. Good. Go ahead and come on up, back to center. Same thing. You're dropping knees, dropping hands, pressing this hip down into the ground, pressing this arm into the other hip and rotating. Back up. Switching sides. Knee down, press that arm into the other leg. Pressure on both hips this way, nice and gentle, mindful. And then go ahead and come on back to center. We're going to go ahead and drop open into a wide angle. So get your wide angle posture first, where your heels are down, legs are nice and squared to the ground, the back of the legs. And we're going to take one leg and put it in like a half log stacking. So the knee and the ankle on this forward leg are going to be parallel to the hip to hip. So these are in alignment. If you need a bolster to support or something under your knee over on this side, put that here. And you can use a bolster to lean into for extra support either on you or in front. But lean forward and in. Most of the pressure should be on the bent leg's hip. So if you don't feel it there and you feel more in your hamstring, you're going to want to rotate your body weight towards or away from that hip on left or right and adjust that angle. Come on up. We'll switch. Other leg. Again, stay as long in any of these as you wish. Let's get the sequence down right now. Dropping down, you've got that ankle to knee in alignment with hip to hip, leaning forward. And go ahead and come on up. Now this one's really important as a rehab exercise. I'd want you to spend at least a minute on it. So we're going to sit legs forward and we're going to just scooch along the ground to really work with the hips and the abdomen. So walking on the ground with your hips and back. A few more times. Just one more time, forward and back. And then if on your own, spend at least a minute doing this. All right, we're going to go ahead and bend those knees and come on around to tabletop. From this position, you're going to send one leg back, top of the foot down, and the other leg forward. So you've got that other leg forward nice and wide, and you've got a big distance here opening. So try not to be too close like this. Push that leg back so you're really getting that hip open. Put both hands on top of the forward leg and just press upright nice and strong, flexing through and supporting while stretching. Stable. Stay here and then drop down. Both hands down towards the inside. Drop as low as you possibly can, using a bolster if you'd like. And the next move, we're going to continue opening out towards the back leg. Take the back leg below the knee and rotate it behind you. Sit back. Now you're sitting upright and you're stable, and you're having to stabilize this whole area and be strong in your abdomen while still stretching. We're doing a compression on the back foot and the knee. If you have any pain here, use a support or towel between the knee, or sit on something behind and shift your weight off the foot. Come on around. And now while we're back here, we're going to put the top of the foot down, and we're going to drop down both arms on the inside of that forward leg, using a bolster if you'd like for your forward arms. And then go ahead, hands down and reversing sides. I'm going to turn so you can see me. We're going to now bring the other foot forward. Bring that other hip back. Hands on the opposite side, looking forward. Nice and strong, flexing through the abdomen, and you got that big distance between hip and knee. Now we're going to rotate down to the floor, leaning. Nice big open angle here. And then continuing around, rotate the back leg behind, sit back on it, keep that other forward leg up, nice and tall. Good. You're going to go ahead and come on up, back towards center, rotate through, top of the foot is down, come down. If you want to bolster up right here, go ahead. Good. Go ahead and come on up, pull that back leg around. Now we're going to tabletop and then tuck your toes under. We're going to stretch the bottom of our feet. Just press back. You're pushing actively with your hands and stretching the bottom of your feet. If you feel more comfortable sitting upright and just doing this more passively, go right ahead. But otherwise, just press through. Now we're going to get the Achilles and lower calf. So you're going to keep your hands down, pick your hips up, and then lean back so that you're leaning your body weight back. Your heels are not touching, they're gapped. And you're getting that lower calf Achilles area open. So if you bow your chin down, tuck your head down, you get more stretch there. So feel that for a moment. And then come on forward. We're going to go into lightning. Now, when you go into lightning, you can keep the heels together and the knees together and sit straight back on the heels. Or you can put a bolster between your legs, space, and sit like that. Or you can go ahead and sit between the heels, turning the feet out or the heels out. Sit between the ankles. Make sure you're comfortable. You're not overstraining anything from the knee to the ankle. And then go ahead and hands down, back up into a down dog. So really kick those hips up in the air on this down dog. Push that chest towards the space between your feet. Slide your shoulder blades together, nice and strong. And hold tension evenly in each palm. Pressing and supporting like two palms or circles with fingertips. And now you're going to walk your feet up towards monkey. Get in a monkey, the toes face the palms. And then you're going to kick your hips up and open, just like in down dog, and look up, getting the base of the skull and the back of the hamstring and the ischial tuberosity area all to really open deeply. And now shifting your body weight so that you make a bit of a tripod, you're going to put two hands in front of one foot and then open out to a modified half moon and move in and do as best you can a standing split. Go ahead and bring that foot down and we'll change sides. Go into that modified half moon, tripod, those hands to foot, and then press back. Go ahead and come on back to neutral. Push back into a chair. Come straight up, slight back bend. Hands to heart and open. And that is it. So you can skip all the last part if you want, but it's a nice complement to open up the rest of the angles when you go into those modifiers with the monkey, the half moon, quad, and also the standing split.